breasts.
My explosion of satisfaction.
Damn, I didn't expect that many people to be here so quick. Well, shit.
Brasses.
Nothing. I actually just was... See, when I did the Side Scrollers podcast, this is how my day goes. Like, I actually fell asleep for a little bit, so I'll be alright. I'm not going to stream late. Like, not. Like I said in my video, I wake up at 6:30. Sometimes 7 is wishful thinking. I get my kids in the car to school by 8. It's an hour and a half driving both of them to different schools one way. Come back home, maybe shut my eyes for a little bit, for like 2 or 3 hours. Basically, at that point,
explosion of satisfaction.
I explode with satisfaction. Yes, the Birdman is here. Let me get to this here real quick, so I'm caught up, and then I don't because I end up missing people, and I feel bad. Sour Balls, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I think also Craig is streaming at the same time right now. Yes, I saw. I was gonna respond, Zach. Very valid point. Let me get another seltzer. So, yeah, we got to do timestamps. We got to do shorts. We got to do a lot of shit that we were on the trajectory of doing, but life had different plans. You know, before my daughter got sick, I mean, the channel was doing even not the DK old. Everyone's like, "Oh, the DK old." I'm like, "No, DK oldie stuff is the only stuff that was doing well." That's factually not true. But look at the numbers. You know, we had a bunch of projects in tow, and you know, what I'm probably gonna have to do is, like Jay said, just accept that no matter how great these streams are doing, I'm gonna skip like a couple nights a week. Jay may stream those nights, and I'll work on a project so shit can get done. Like
my explosion of satisfaction.
that too.
Deshe pasa pasa deshe pasa pasa deshe pasa pasa deshe pasa pasa. Deshe pasa pasa deshe pasa pasa deshe pasa pasa deshe.
What the living fuck is the shade of shape pasta? Pasta, whatever. Bane from Batman. Can I get spam sounds? Sure.
Oh yeah, turns me on.
Pretty good. Hey Rich, how are you? By the way, just wanted to see what I sent you on Twitter. I got yesterday. I didn't see a goddamn thing from essentially anybody. I'll check Sergeant Jason Bond. It's been a very interesting day. I was actually surprised I had as much energy as I did when I was on the Side Scrollers podcast, which that was a lot of fun, by the way. There was a good flow, good energy there. I got to roast Babs about her terrible Castlevania gameplay. Yeah, like, I was like, I gotta put up something. I gotta put up something to. I hate update videos. I fucking genuinely despise update videos, but I feel like this was like, if there was any circumstance to make one that was justified, it was this one. Hello, Grape Man. Yeah, I'm in a grape shirt today. Oh yes, I called myself a grape on the Side Scrollers podcast. Good call. I forgot that. Mean Wolf, thank you for being a member for almost 2 fucking years, man. I gotta let that sink on my head how big of a deal that is. That one dev, thank you for being a member for also a year, almost a year. That's amazing. Greetings from me and Nick Nitro crew. Just in case he can't make the stream, I hope you're doing okay today, Rich. We love you, dude. And I love you too. Yeah, like I was hesitant on making the video because it's not that I'm looking for fucking pity. I'm just like, I gotta let him know why there's like, is Rich just a streamer now? Is he giving? I'm like, no, I'm not giving up on my main YouTube channel. We still want to do where we do like the higher production value stuff like reviews. But just when you have no fucking time, like, as you think about it, 3 fucking hours of my day are just spent driving my kids to school. What can I do? What can I do? You know? So it was gonna be a bomb. So we just realized we have to do a structured plan. I'm already gonna look up some stuff on AliExpress. Like, I still have the fake iPhone here. I still got the cheapest gaming laptop you could buy at eBay, at least at the time that I bought it. Or at Best Buy, I mean. Stuff like that. Oh. Yeah, things are going all right. 6 hours of your day, Oppie? Jesus Christ, dude. So, just walking and working. You know, and it's, I don't have the time, at least now, to review things. So what do? It's like, you gotta, it
My
sucks.
explosion of satisfaction.
BUUUURP. Rich, my darling, how have you been? Hope your daughter is feeling great. For some reason at the age of 34 I am not getting enough sleep. Like, I slept at 6 a.m. yesterday and
Yeah, it's solid Crusader as Bane. Yeah, sometimes as you get older with different life circumstances, that's actually not horrible. I know people that have straight up insomnia, but you know, I don't know. I can't even think right now. But that's not the worst that I heard of. You'll be alright. What is Nintendo somehow making it so videos against don't hit sub boxes or the algorithm? I don't know. A lot of people said they didn't get the video too. That's what Jay was saying. They didn't get the video in their feed. I don't know. Or it could have simply been that people did not give a shit about it. It's that simple. Richard will watch you for years and will support whatever direction you need to take. Wishing you the best. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, yeah, people got the video, so maybe no one gave a shit. It's like a first impressions on a game that 8,000 reviews already came out about. That's just the realistic thing. So I've been going back to the gym too.
My explosion of satisfaction.
I gotta get there
Listen,
more.
Rich, listen. I have a late start tomorrow and I am going to drink 2 cans of Coke while I get to see a luscious, hairy Italian man. Your kids better be going to Harvard for that drive.
Dude, it's fun, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, I clocked it. It's like, yeah, it's like an hour and 30 minutes from roundabout one way, just one way. So, because I mean, I see them all the time, even when they weren't living here. I saw them every weekend, and shit, like I said, my ex would have, I have them living here even when this wasn't going on. So the whole, I can't see my kids thing could be thrown out the window. But where their main home is, because I work a lot, I mean, my oldest son's school is literally right down the street, and he still takes the bus there. It's 2 minutes away from their mom's home. And that shit ain't the same for me. So they're in a different district than I live in. I ain't dad. Dude, I'm doing what I have to do. They ain't a dad of the year. Like, what am I gonna do? No, kids, you're not going to school. I don't think there's no conspiracies. Nintendo didn't kill my Zelda video. It's just, it was a first impressions for a game that's been out. No one cares. They got their first impressions. It's that simple, you know? And
my explosion of satisfaction.
Can we watch DSP react to Armored Core trailer? It's pathetic and hilarious.
Yes, we can do that. You know what? Let's do that. A tipster raid, too. We got a lot of raids here. Oh, let me talk about... So, apparently the quartering has verbally agreed. I think I may have talked about this yesterday. To boxing me. So, I'm actually... There's a place around me a friend recommended where I could go to spar. I'm going to start doing that. I got a heavy bag at the house. Apparently, too, the quartering is taking this very seriously. Do I believe that he is? I don't know. I hear he got a professional trainer. And I'm just going to take it at face value that he is. Whether how I feel, what I feel he's actually doing or not. Why not? I'm going to take it seriously. Tipster raid, what's going on? Wish you could reach into my I gotta get fucking more polars, man. I got just some no-name brand shit downstairs. So, to knock you out with this purple. So all I'm saying is what I'm hearing is that he is training allegedly hard. Like, you know, running naked in soft sand on the beach with his trainer slapping his ass. That would be a sight. So wait, what is Craig up to? We're gonna do an illegal stream of Craig. What the hell? Why not? Let's just... If I get to bed by like 1, I'm fine. I have a Klonopin in me, so.
Oh my god.
This should be interesting.
It's amazing. Amazing. All right, hold on.
Shout out to Craig and everyone over at
Dave over on YouTube says, I think we're under attack. No, you're not. 250 says, I would be the richest man on the planet if I got a quarter for every time that lame ass uses the words chill. What I have interest in is
I want to see where he starts. Or it could just
toxicity.
My explosion of satisfaction.
Let's go.
I cried when I fapped
That's-
earlier because there was no stream, but here we are. I'll take a short stream. Hello.
Well, I felt bad because I'm like, fuck, I put up this video. I tell people to come sub to the live stream channel. Yo, dude, I was just so shot. I put my kids to bed, and the next thing you know, I'm out. And I woke up at like 11, and I'm like, fuck. That sounded like Tourette's guy. Excellent story. I know. 10 out of 10 storytelling. Eventually, I'll change that clap when I find one that has the same timing. Rich, why haven't you changed the clap? See, this is the drugs kicking in now. I'm telling you random shit. I've searched the Himalayan mountains. I have dug for hours to find an applause that's just the energy and timing of this applause. Rich, this applause is tiring. I agree. But it works. And it's natural. And it doesn't, like, why don't you fade an applause? A faded applause doesn't sound natural.
Holy shit, 1 hour and 30 minutes one way? That's about the time it takes to get to my university, but I get to take the train, so it's not as bad. I'd go insane if I had to drive for that long. Breasts.
Yeah, that's what I'm, like, I'm not exaggerating. I'm like, let me time this just so I don't seem like a fucking drama queen. And I timed it, like, I am driving an hour and a half one fucking way to get my kids to school. And I like... And it's, I have to get some sleep. And a lot of times I'll stream until 1 or 2 in the morning, which I appreciate that we hit those goals all the time. It's nuts that we do. I'm not doing anything like that tonight. Tomorrow I'll start that up again. But, let me just burp passionately. It really limits what I can do. And, minus my immediate family, no adults is stepping in to do anything. I mean, my daughter's mom is with her 24/7, not counting her. Won't name people, but I'll say this to the people that I'm referring to: fuck you. I'm a talented guy, and I know you not helping out isn't a symptom, it's a feature, because you would, now that you wouldn't give a shit if this all crumbled to the ground, but it won't. I promise. Anyway, TMI probably, but a little pissed off at something. Jeremy Super, poop in the ring, you slip. I don't, please, no. No, dude, if anyone shits in the ring, I'm forfeiting. You know, and sometimes you gotta look at an obstacle as just a different pathway. You know what I mean? Maybe that means I have, like, there's something very tentative that there's like a 20% chance it happens. If this does, it'll be huge. That's all I could say. It'll be huge. But nah, I'm good at what I do, man. You could dislike me for whatever stupid fucking reasons you dislike me for. But your pettiness won't take down my 13 years. Oh god, I sound like Phil. But it's true. I started this as a hobby in 2008. You petty motherfuckers ain't taking it down. Sorry. I know you'd love to, but you ain't doing it.
By the way, I'm dead serious about that. I'm not kidding about DetractorCon. DetractorCon's going to happen. So let's
yeah, people were saying that, like, how is that corny? How is that corny? You get all the people that are Phil detractors in the same room? That would be the funniest shit ever. Even if it is corny. I know, my 13-year legacy. It's like, oh god, did I really just fucking say that? But it's, I think the context of it is different. When you got IRL motherfuckers, you know, thinking that, you know, they're gonna feed me to the lions, then yeah, okay, hold your breath.
Let's go check this out. This is the tweet that I saw earlier today. And it said, Philip, people are talking about you because your, quote, honest thoughts were...
Yo, I'll do, like, straight-up stand-up comedy there, man. I'm talking, like, Savage. I'm not George Carlin. I'm nowhere near as good as him, but I could throw down on stage. Like, I'll go George Carlin style. I ain't George Carlin. I'll never be George Carlin, but George Carlin, like, we'll go fucking Savage, man. We'll go Savage.
Just lies. Oh, you know what? Let me actually expand this out a little more. The way you said, I'm not going to watch this just yet. The way you said things happened didn't happen. The way you presented them, quote, to your audience and got called out with the receipts attached. This is accurate.
By the way, let me make it abundantly clear. It was fucking name and George Carlin is a fucking god of comedians, along with Dave Chappelle. I am not comparing myself to him, for Christ's sake. Just anyway, explosion.
My explosion of satisfaction. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
I don't know if that might be crazy copyrighted, dude. You know. Yeah, Carlin is the fucking goat, but my flavor and style would be down along his lines. That's all I'm saying.
And then here we are. We have Rich saying, Phil, you lied and got called out for it. Stop with the, quote, meaningful positivity bullshit. You slandered Stuttering Craig and got exposed for it. No one attacked you. Please stop playing the victim again.
Yeah, watch
so
this shit.
I've only watched a couple seconds of this. As Nobody Cares Man came in with the 10 Norwegian or 100 Norwegian krones. Hashtag monetize the haters. Says, couldn't show up for the podcast or see.
Is that NOK when I get a super chat?
You finish Super Mario 3 because following an American as a Euro is hard, but say it with some passion. See you. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's Tickled Bruto. He's a huge supporter of the show and I appreciate him. But he does a super chat. I can never tell how much it is. I think he might be from, like, Brazil. Maybe I'm wrong. Tickled Bruno, if you're here by some off chance. I know it's late, and people are probably like, why the fuck did you start streaming now? Abby is here. Abby is verifying he's from Brazil. Thank you, Abby. So, you know, I never, like, again, huge supporter of the show, and I appreciate it. I just never know how much. Thank you, Juan, thank you, Tickled Bruno, for the money that comes in different colors, and I have no idea what you sent me. Rich, if you want to do news, cover news on live stream, clip the parts. Yeah, oh, dude, we're thinking. I might do that. I don't know if it would be the production value that I like, but it may have that natural flow energy from the streams, which may actually be a nice touch. We are going to have a nice, big, juicy meeting. The merch store, Jay has to redo all the merch from scratch. We're going to have DSP fapping merch. Let's see right now. Let's just take a guess. Did DSP get back to me? When I say, he always says send him a fucking email, which he checks on his web TV, his Microsoft web TV. Let's see if he sent me an email. What's up, Miss Sparkles? How the hell are you? I think you messaged me before, but I was out cold. There was a few people that messaged me. Let's see. Did Phil... Everyone take a guess. Am I looking? Did Phil respond back? Oh my god, he didn't. Phil, just like Wings went on, shout out to Wings, man. He went on tonight. He was killing it on the stream. Got a ton of... Yo, is he streaming right now? I'm going to show him some love if he is. Or did ban anybody who says I'm still streaming? Is he? Wings. Ah, god damn it, he's done. I wanted to super chat him. Fuck. Alright. Richie, if you want to do... Yeah, so that is a very, very real possibility. Where I may cover... Ooh. That is editor... You know what, man? That is message Jay now, even if he's naked and sleeping. Listen, first off, I want to see your film, so give me a way to see it. Secondly, barf on my chest. Third, someone had a very good idea where I cover news on the live streams, record it. It would be a little bit different energy, but it may actually add something to the news, doing it during the live streams, and you could edit and cut from there. And I would just, you know, what I would do is the news right at the beginning of the stream, so you knew where it was, so you weren't digging. And yeah. You know, I would make sure to not swear as much. That'll be the only thing. But besides that, shout out to Phase in Motion, for that. I probably should have stopped audio messaging you by now, but I forgot. Touch me. J Nova is here. So that was a really good fucking idea.
Of satisfaction.
Wings' new motto is, either subscribe, donate, or get knocked the fuck out.
Yo, next time he's streaming, I'm gonna... I'm here, father, LOL, rule of thumb for Brazilian reals to US dollars is 5-1, so super chat is basically... Dude, do not apologize. I don't care if it was 2 pennies that you supported with. And that's not me trying to, you know, brown nose anybody. I look at it like this. You're giving money that you're choosing to give willingly to support the show that you don't have to. Oh, DSP reacts. We got to watch that too. We'll watch that too. Whatever. I have arrived. How long you're streaming? I have no idea. As long as the flow keeps going. Right now, I feel the flow. Sexy Coco.
My
I feel the flow.
explosion of satisfaction.
Yeah, he won an award with
We're
his
doing
film.
it like, give me a DSP of your pick.
What's the new one? God damn it. Ah. There you go. So maybe if Jay wants to, maybe we could screen his film here, have like director's commentary where I won't have annoying sound effects every 5 seconds. That might be interesting. I'll talk to Jay about that. So Dr. Sexy Coco, I'll go till I don't feel like going anymore. I don't know if that explains anything. DK, DSP, not burping. Jesus Christ, what the fuck do they have in these polar seltzers? I know carbonation, but he is, I guarantee you, he is tossed and turned in bed over that Side Scrollers podcast. Because that left him so, like, it just, there were so many crumbs too. Like, look at the emails that Craig had. You know? How could you refute things that are thought? You said he didn't reply. He replied. You said he said this. Craig proved that he didn't. Like, and then you're gonna turn around and say it's that 40-year-old man, and then he likes taking shots at my career, dude. Fucking seriously? Taking shots at Craig's career for what? Because he called you out on bullshit with documented evidence? You're a public figure. Interviewing people is what happens, and when people lie in interviews and get caught, the interviewer is going to call them out. Or they should anyway. You know? Yo, Wings is gangster, dude. I would definitely, against Ethan Ralph, Wings would fucking mop the floor with him, dude. Mop the fucking floor with him. 21 months. Can I get a grandpa excited? Oh, absolutely.
You're getting grandpa excited. You're getting grandpa excited.
God, I'd love to have that. If he wasn't a disgusting piece of shit, I would have that on a shirt. Fine for the soundboard, but the profit off of a pedophile is a no-no to me.
See you. Okay. All right. There you go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. By the way, a lot of you guys seem to like you enjoyed the conversation with Rick.
Profiting off of a masturbator is a different story. Anyway.
Rich Day. I'm glad you guys did. But so here we go. Like I said, I've only watched a few seconds of this. So here we are again. Mario isn't moving. Why isn't Mario?
This is what I'm saying, and Adam. Phil kind of, I mean, look, it makes great stream fodder. I didn't think I was talking about Phil tonight. I was actually there was some new True Blue stuff from Chris Hansen. I love watching that. I wanted a Phil break, but again, like tuning into your favorite reality TV show, and yes, of course, I've mentioned that it's a Gundam. The 90 Day Fiancé thing is so true. It's like a reality TV show that you can't turn away from. And it's like, you know, like, I'm going to take the night off from Phil. Oh, he did something fucking stupid again. And he pulls you back in. Oh, man.
Mario moving. Huh. That's weird. Well, I don't know what's up with Mario tonight. Well, that's okay. We'll keep going. Here we go.
I don't care.
Make sure I get this pulled up in my ears. Make sure you guys can hear it all right.
All right? I can...
And by the way, it's soft in my ears, too. Oh, here we go. Let me pull it up all the way.
Oh, God, dude, you mentioned... And look how much... He's such an idiot. Look how much demand for it is. Dude, it happened. Like I was... I can't believe I said this. I really did. But I've had sex on the floor of this office. What happens? And my point being is simply that shit happens. My cat must have came in here the other day and stepped on the keyboard and started up StreamLabs OBS. And I was streaming at 6:30 in the morning the other day. You know? If Ralph shows up at the fight, then well, we'll go nipple to nipple. Yeah, you don't mention the fappening with Phil. Phil does not want to talk about the fappening.
I don't care. All right? I can share my honest thoughts with my audience. All I care about is what happens on this show with you.
Yeah, because you can control the narrative, Phil. You can't have your stupid fucking shit put to task.
Allow me to translate as we go through. All I care about is what happens inside my bubble. And anything else outside my bubble, I don't want to hear about. I'll translate.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I said, just a different way. But it was the same meaning.
I don't care about any of the white noise bullshit of these idiots on the outside who are riding the coattails and just trying to...
Yes, Phil. Craig having emails that disprove everything... yeah, let me turn up the video, sorry. Craig having emails disproving everything you said was white noise. Yeah, Phil needs to learn what limiters and compress. Yeah, okay, he's gonna learn about limiters and compressors. Get real.
To get any kind of a toxic rise. Again,
And if I can't say your name, Phase in motion. Is that phase in motion? I could even have Jay on, and we could give takes on the news. That was a really good fucking idea. I should pay you for super chatting me. Jesse, what's good?
Was he talking about me? Was he talking about Rich? Was he talking about duty? And at what point have I ever, in my entire 17-year career online, after I did take a little bit of time off, at what point have I ever been considered toxic? Ever.
I can't make the same claim. Many people have considered me toxic, but you gave Abby a boner. Hell, you're giving. No, Abby will just like DM me. I just cummed, Rich. Thank you, Abby. I needed to know that you just masturbated. No more applause. No more applause. But I don't. Thank you, Abby.
At what point have I ever, in my entire life, been considered toxic? Never. I actually created a character that was built to be so toxic that it was ridiculous, called Evil Craig. The entire point of that character was to mock the toxic nature of the internet, the ridiculous, angry people on the internet.
Dr. Sexy Coco just had an explosion of satisfaction.
I'm not angry. I'm not toxic. I'm honest. And if toxicity is honesty.
Yes. All these guys are the same. Tommy Tellerico, I always love bringing him up. Gotta keep real the quartering. They're all the same. You call them out on their bullshit, and it's toxicity.
And honesty is toxicity?
No. Listen, I'd record them in OBS, and it may actually give a different flavor, and it'll still be my face. We'll talk about it. But no, you recorded in OBS. You wouldn't download it from YouTube. That would be insane.
You need to readjust your thoughts there, Phil.
Good luck.
Idiots on the outside who are riding the coattails and just trying to get any kind of a toxic rise. Again, if you're someone...
The video Darth Vader, thank you very much, man. Sorry to keep pausing like this, but the video Darth Vader was more so people understand why the fuck is Rich not here? Why the fuck is he just streaming? What is going on? Like, I think this may have been the longest stretch is when I moved once. It was like a month straight I didn't upload at all. Yeah, that was fun.
Someone who's in your 40s.
I'm in my 40s.
And it seems like
So
the only content that anyone cares about that you put out is toxic shit.
Is this the only content you guys care about? Is toxic shit?
That makes fun of other people. I think it's time to look in the mirror and reassess where you are.
Should we look in the mirror? Should we do it?
I fell asleep, dude. It isn't going to be a late stream. I'll probably do this, though. We'll watch some of the DSP reacts, and I'll call it a night. But,
is this all you guys care about? Is this all you guys? Is this the only reason why you guys follow me? If it is, it's okay. Wow. Hashtag monetize the haters. As Tyree came in with the $2 super chat, says hashtag monetize the haters. Hashtag Sir Straw Hat came in with the $2 super chat, says, how loud is your voice in that echo chamber, Phil? Hashtag monetize the haters. Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, Phil's voice is very loud in his echo chamber. And I don't even think... Who's listening? Who actually is believing his bullshit? I would love to... Yeah, Jay, I don't know if you're watching. I'll explain it to you tomorrow. I think that phase Phase out of motion. Whatever. I'm getting like Jay. I can't say names anymore. I think you have a good idea. It would add a different flavor and energy to the news. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really... Wait, recording stuff. Well, Tickled Burrito, what it is like Jay, like I think what would happen is like I would have Jay on for like the first hour and a half of the streams. Not every day, but and then we would talk about the news. And I think it would be interesting because it would give it more of like a interactive, not as homogenized feel, like a normal video. I don't know. Or it may flop and fucking people hate it. I don't know. We'll try it.
So much, Sir Straw Hat. I greatly appreciate that. Let's go.
Seems like the only content that anyone cares about that you put out is toxic shit that makes fun of other people. I think it's time to look in the mirror and reassess where you are. Explosion of satisfaction.
Phil has never lied.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And dude, he made like people like talking about other celebrities, dude, and the crazy shit they do. It's been a thing since before YouTube. Stop with the it's so and you're fucking toxic anyway. You're banning anyone who even tries to have a remotely any amount of fun in the chat. You're always talking about the negativity. Phil, you're toxic. You're toxic just like us. Frank looks like Jigsaw. Yeah. That's like I said, we'll do like like a couple videos a week. At least we'll do something like weekly, like 2 or 3 days.
Of satisfaction.
As I fart. Explosion. Now, why is it not reading that one? Whenever I feel a need to take a dump, I happen to be in the shower. Imagine a drain to be Philip Purnell's mouth and relaxing my anus, taking a nice shit in his mouth. That was a heartwarming super chat. Thank you.
Perhaps you're a failure.
Oh, shit. Shit. I mean, okay. So, hold on. I got to make sure I heard this again.
Perhaps you're a failure.
Oh, he did. He said it. He said it. He said it.
By explosion of satisfaction.
Dark side.
Whenever I feel need to take a dump and I happen to be the shower, I imagine the drain to be Philip Burnell's mouth and relax my anus, taking a nice giant shit in his mouth. Big UPS.
He says it better than me. Why did that take like 3 years to say, though?
Offered $50,000 as a starting fee to start a podcast. Has labeled me, Rich, Duty, everybody as failures. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, I know Phil thinks I'm a failure.
I'm going to have to go back and just disregard starting a company from scratch and building it to literally billions of views, starting a convention, publishing video games, selling a ton of merch, launching the careers of tons of people, and then selling that company. It's just abject failure. He's right. Can we just give it up? Give it up for Phil. I lost. Phil's the winner. Fuck.
Guy who lives day to day from tips is the winner.
The reason people care about you is because
the cat jumps up in the background. That's so good. That's so good.
Does he knock over the Super Mario?
Is because you make fun of others, right? Just saying. By explosion of satisfaction.
You don't have to shit in Phil's mouth. He already shits out of his mouth on a daily basis.
Oh, he has explosions of diarrhea satisfaction out of his mouth.
lot of people out there like that today on YouTube.
Okay, hold on. Can we just take a step back? I don't think anybody is necessarily making fun, right? This whole thing didn't start with making fun of anybody. Like, this whole thing 2 months ago didn't start with anybody making fun. It actually was the complete opposite. It was taking him too seriously. Taking him seriously to the point of doing hours and hours and hours and hours of research on this guy and asking basic questions. There's nothing about making fun. The only reason I talk about this guy, the only reason I talk about him, is because he talks about me. And for a guy who wants...
His ego has been his worst. His ego and lack of self-awareness.
How about you and Jay pick one night in the week to stream and have a discussion about the week's news with minimal distractions and release the topics as different videos throughout the week?
That we can do too. Jay's suggesting going back to gameplay-only news. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel people like the engagement from seeing my face. I don't know. We'll figure it out. The main channel will be fine. You know, just we'll have to pivot the game plan temporarily. Fuck the love. Phil is a failure for much more. The man's whole career is based on begging and being toxic. Lolcast is a small yeah. And like I said, because everyone's like, oh, he seems to keep surviving. I'm like, but did he really survive? I said that on the side scrollers today.
My explosion of satisfaction.
You missed my StreamLabs, Dad. It didn't read mine. It's very important and will help you get good and ready for October.
Let's see. So I was rubbing myself with dark, old, aged urine in the winter sun and could see the aged liquid crystal shimmy on my skin. That is fucking disgusting. Reminding me what I forgot. Aged urine is an effective liquid crystal. More confirmation seen in the visible unto... Yeah, I'm not smearing old piss on myself, thank you.
Wants to stay out of drama. Sure likes to stick his nose in the mud. It's amazing.
Yeah, so, yeah, Phil, but the thing is, for the 3 people, we're going to go down to 3 now, that still watch Phil unironically, this works on them. Look at these big, mean bullies with me. These disgusting people that just put other people down to make a living. They're failures. The guy begging for tips every day is not a failure,
Coco
though.
Man, always remember when it's time to make a duty that you pace yourself. Just relax your anus. Don't force it out or you might blow an O-ring. Also, make sure to relax your shoulder.
Why is it cutting it off so early? Where'd it go? Also, make sure to relax your shoulders when pushing. Doing so will increase your penalization size. Listen, my penis is small. Nothing's changing that. Even winning a boxing match against Derby will not change that. All right, so let me see. Donation. Why is it text-to-speech settings?
My explosion of satisfaction.
Do you think Phil is gonna snap one day?
Alert duration. Not its alert duration? No, text-to-speech is... I can't figure. I don't think he's gonna snap like in a violent way or something like that. I mean, I think that he definitely needs like psychological help, but he is not going to get it. It's really kind of that simple. He's just not going to get the help that he needs. He's too quote-unquote busy, is what he says. All your fapper belong to us, the one who knocks. With like me and Jay, video game pricing is getting out of hand. What is he talking about? Maybe we will go back to gameplay only news for now. That would allow me to get more stories out. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of review experimentation. USA. Yeah. You know, as you see, we're making things finally happen.
Satisfaction.
Phil knows deep down that he's in trouble. He knows he failed. He is in denial about everything, but at his core I truly believe he's aware. It's really quite sad until he blows fucking bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles are pretty sad too, though. Oh god, the fucking bubbles, Phil. Stop with the bubbles. Or at least do something funnier like a bubble gun. Yeah, I bought one. It's coming. I got the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Switch. I didn't open it. I think I'm just bringing it back. I'm playing the game on my other Switch OLED. I don't need another Switch OLED. Like, I don't even use the Switch that much anymore. Did I miss your super chat, Scarecrow? I'm sorry. So,
my explosion of satisfaction.
We are getting
Been
shit
playing
done.
Tears of the Kingdom and only masturbated twice today instead of 6 times. That's how good it is.
I guess that's all right. Yeah, I'll have to play it more. One thing I hate is how fucking fragile how the weapon damage is ridiculous. I know Souls games pre-Elden Ring had weapon damage, but it's like, motherfucker. It's so annoying. Use helps with that.
My explosion of satisfaction.
Phil is like Chris Chan during the Alec Benson Leary call. He'd sigh when he's called out, say he's tired to get out of a call, blame others for stealing his content and get caught in his own lies.
Mm-hmm. He gets caught, like those emails, and now he's going to turn around and call everyone else failures. So, dude, here, Phil, it's really simple if you truly don't want to be involved in the drama. Shut the fuck up about it. Don't talk about the Side Scrollers podcast if they're being just, failures and drama mongers. Why would you just ignore it? Yeah, but the weapon damage in Dark Souls 1 is nowhere near as, drastic as it is, you get a weapon, it's 3 strikes later and the fucking weapon's broken.
Metastep came in with the popcorn emojis. Thank you so much, Metastep. And King Cosma with the 5 says,
unless I'm missing something and playing the game wrong, which could very well be. How many more seltzer have I done? No, I have literally one more.
you got to love how insanely big Phil can talk when he's in his echo chamber. But as soon as he's actually talking to someone,
he's sucking your dick.
Gets so passive. Is Phil live right now? Do we stream at the exact same time? If we're streaming at the exact same time, there is zero reason why we should not be talking to each other. Once again, the invite is always on. Always on.
Well, I'm just being objective here. He's probably thinking, well, that'll take away from my revenue if I go on someone else's stream. But he could actually stay on his stream, go on Craig's.
My explosion of satisfaction.
But he wouldn't do that. He's
Day 2. The horse is gone, and my bowl half empty. I've made an alliance with the ants against the woodland creatures. Daddy just stares at the wall thinking of Shrump.
Trump or it sounds like he's just staring at the wall thinking of Trump. Actually,
Gage and Corey came in with the $4.99, says,
I need to get I'm gonna come on the soundboard from Trump, because that's like one of the funniest things I've ever heard anybody say. And tremendously big and tremendously wet.
hashtag monetize your haters. Thank you so much, Gage and Corey. Platypunk came into the 5, says, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the biggest failure of them all? DSP, the Lord God King of Fools. If you recall, hashtag monetize the haters. Let's continue. Hey, thank you so much, Platypunk. Thank you so much, Cajun Corey. Thank you so much, everybody.
There's a ton of people who are like that, and I'm not going to be a part of that community.
As a matter of fact, nobody's asked you to be a part of that community. As a matter of fact,
Explosion of satisfaction.
I have no interest in being
If you fuse icicles to your weapons, it increases durability a lot. Experiment with different stuff fused to weapons. They don't break as easy that way.
Okay. Use icicles. Okay. I'll probably have to play it on stream with you guys, because I'm too stupid. See, at least I'll admit it. A lot of motherfuckers won't. I'm gonna come.
part of that community either. What I have interest in is just talking through differences. That's it. That's it.
I'm here to have positive and fun content.
Nah, I'm interested in roasting. It's fun. Yeah, that's where I'm a dick. I'll admit it. Right, Michael Torres? Aren't you glad you're here? You're a mod. You're in your space safe with ReviewTechUSA. We don't ban people who talk about, we don't ban people because their name is after something that's on a vagina. You can fuse rocks, bombs. I know I'll get into Zelda. I just don't like the weapon damage. I just never had that in Zelda. Why now?
Content with you.
You're right. You're right. Citric 19, Adam says your career began when you had Phil on. This is true. Hey, thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. Thanks for everything.
Phil really does have this very inflated sense of self-worth, like he thinks. I don't know. He thinks he's more indispensable than... Dude, none of us are indispensable, man. If I fucking quit tomorrow or drop dead tomorrow, yeah, people would be sad and it would suck, but they would find other people to entertain them. You know?
My rise to stardom.
Jay is on my YouTube. Listen, I'm going to buy a support my family hat from the merch site and puke into it because I think he has food poisoning. Which means you probably ain't doing a fucking thing tomorrow, which is understandable. Unless you wake up and feel magically better. But usually food poisoning, if you have it, is like a 48-hour thing. I did not see the Aiden Ross clip where he jerks off to his sister. No, I have not.
And with the $55. Evan, I'm going to give you another red sticky. I'll put it up here in a
Mighty Furtado, he's still using Windows 8.1, which is not supported.
little bit. Evan came in with the $55.
My explosion of satisfaction.
Phil out here with his delusions of grandeur again.
Yeah, we discussed that today. He absolutely meant grandeur unironically, like that's my delusions of grandeur. Phil, it's grandeur, not grandeur.
Chat.
Yes, he's on 8.1. He upgraded reluctantly to 8.1 at the 11th hour when it was like supported for like 5 minutes and then it was unsupported. So he is now on a fully unsupported operating system. Mighty Furtado, congratulations on your wedding.
Congratulations.
I'm writing your name down, Evan. Boom. You're going to go on the wall. Said, I feel sad for Phil. I used to be like him. I had excuses for my failures. I felt like a loser all the time and never had joy. I wish the dude could change. I changed. I accepted reality. And since then, I moved on from success to success. Let's freaking go, Evan. Hashtag
My explosion of satisfaction.
I can't type due to Phil stealing my claws. Shrump are like shrimp but bigger, better, more beautiful and have a tiny toupee. Phil orders the biggest and best shrimp.
The biggest and best and most tremendous cum-free shrimp. Listen, try not to be dead tomorrow so we could actually get a video up on the main channel. Go to sleep.
Monetize the haters. Let's go. Good Lord. Congratulations, Evan. Listen, you're a stud. Evan's a stud. Straight up. It's ridiculous.
How do you know, Craig? Have you measured his penis? Is it massive?
Creamnado says, I have a friend who is like a personality doppelganger for DSP. Please pray for me. Not your friend. Creamnado. Evan came in with the $4.99. Says, if you need a Phil palate cleanser, I mocked up what the Craig versus DSP fight would look like on Twitter. Extra Zero, I think I saw that. As a matter of fact, I need to pull that up, which a lot of people were talking.
All right, so let's watch. Why is Tipster trending? What the fuck happened? Tipster, like, by some odd chance, are you here? Why are you trending? What did you do? Is like a picture of your ass on Twitter or something right now? All right, so a lot of people are saying let's go to DSP Reacts.
By explosion of satisfaction.
DSP would have an interview with El Chapo and say he's a good guy.
Yeah, if El Chapo was nice to him, of course. So wait, is he reacting to the... Alright, so Armored Core 6, does he...
Hello?
Of course he doesn't timestamp them. Why would you timestamp them? I don't timestamp my shit. I thought that said Iric Gamer used to be Big Black. Like, what?
Hello everyone, Phil here, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet for May 13th, 2023. I believe this is part 4 of 6. I hope that...
Alright there, Culture. Why are you wearing a hat from Boy George's closet? What's going on?
Explosion of satisfaction.
Imagine turning down a Threadripper 1950X for free, then complaining about computer problems.
Well, just like we all deducted on the Side Scrollers podcast, today we talked about the computer. What it probably is with Phil is that he wants to decry that he needs a new computer. He'll go buy like some fucking barely capable HP. And then he'll pocket the rest of the money. Why get a computer when you could cry and say, I need a $2,000... Why the fuck do you need a $2,000 computer, Phil? We've talked about this before. What are you doing? You're not gaming on it. Obviously, your computer now has the hardware chops to handle you streaming and handle gameplay, because you're fucking doing it. Boy George. Do you really want to hurt me? Phil ain't boxing anybody. Phil ain't boxing himself. Phil's boxing his penis.
I would say the clips this week have been...
I'll be nice and stop there.
Been pretty good variety, and I've enjoyed a lot of them. So I hope you're enjoying the show. And remember, the best way to be a part of the fun on this channel is to become a channel member, because Ultra members get their clips watched for sure, and standard members kind of compete to get their clips watched every week. Great opportunity to...
Tipster likes Keffel's breasts. That's why he's trending? That's it? Wait, is that really it?
To be a part of the fun, so please consider becoming a member if you're not. In the meantime, it is time for us to do some Q&A. It is super members of this channel who get to submit questions every week, and I have a few questions to answer. Question number 1, what schools did you enjoy most, college or high school?
Oh, who cares?
No idea what happened to them. All right. Those were the super member questions. And now we can jump back into reacting to your video submission, so let's do it.
But again, tickled Bruno, it would be Phil having to leave his cocoon.
Let's see what you guys got next on the agenda. Here we go.
This is how starving people cry.
A crying lady. I'll help you. I'm a feminist.
This is what happens when you and you don't curate the content, and you're like, "Hey, become a member. Send me shit that makes no sense," and I don't click with it.
I'll make sexism my bitch. Sexism will be like, oh, Xavier, you're so strong. Kissy, kissy. You can hit me. I like it. Oh,
honey, I found a corn nibbler. Huh? Have you seen my ex-wife? She was just here.
I have.
Why would you watch this? And he What the fuck is this, dude?
Some bad news and a snack for you.
Listen, Phil, say something, Phil. It's a verbal agreement that right now that it's happening.
Armored Core 6. So people have been asking
Williams.
me recently, am I going to play Armored Core 6 because I seem to like all these games from FromSoft, right? I played.
So imagine, well, first off, let's break that down. It was a terrible video, and I don't even have anything to say about it. Like, what the fuck was that? But imagine submitting that video, being a member to submit that video, and he just says nothing. Oh my god, oh Phil, we're all failures and you're a business genius.
All these Soulsborne style games from FromSoft. And then like, well, their next game is Armored Core. Are you going to play it? And I'm like, well, Armored Core is completely different, is it not?
It's a mech game, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It'd be interesting. Change of pace.
I've never seen this trailer. Let's watch it together. Let's see what this is. Because I'd actually be very interested to see what kind of gameplay Armored Core is, because I have no idea. So here we go. Well, a far cry from, you know, anything Dark Souls. You can see it's futuristic.
He says it's in space. I'm gonna fucking punch myself in the face.
Wake the dog up. Wake the goddamn dog up.
Handler Walter verified.
Walter.
Activating.
Bird. Can. Phone. Fucking dumbass. From a canal after stonedly you were stoned, losing it 2 nights. You're lucky you found it. It's working. God, you're like intro guy when he was still drinking, where he blacked out and like left his laptop like face down and fell outside. I think he's still using that laptop to this day. Let's watch some Cart. Dude, tomorrow night I'm gonna do a juicy long stream. I'll probably just name it that, the juicy long stream. Because it sounds really perverted and creepy, and I'm a fucking weirdo. Memberships for React channels are highway robbery. He skips most videos. Yeah, and doesn't he have like a tier where, which this is insane. It may actually be a TOS violation, where one tier, you may have a chance to see your video shown, but if you go to the higher paying tier, you'll definitely get it shown, which is a fucking stupid way to run a React channel, because if you don't like the content and you're forced to watch it because they paid for you to watch it,